Hi, I'm Patti Wallenfang, and I'm here today with Duct brand duct tape and Leisure Arts, and we're going to be making a giant flower today. Let's go ahead and get started with our flower. As you can see, it's a giant flower. I know lots of you are making the smaller duct tape flowers, so this is a new version of a flower for you to make. You start with a double-sided sheet. In this case, we're using yellow. Let me go over the supply list for you. You'll need some scissors. You'll need something for the stem of the flower. You can use a wooden dowel. You can use some chenille stems or pipe cleaners. You can use a coat hanger. Any kind of piece of wire will work. You need a black permanent marker for tracing the petals. You need a piece of cardboard for the petal shape. You also need some covered buttons, and of course duct tape. So let's get started. You have your double-sided sheet of tape already made. Then you're going to use your template. In this case, it's a piece of cardboard cut in the shape of a heart, and then you cut the bottom off of the heart, and that creates your pattern. So I've traced, as you can see, I've traced lots of flower petals onto my sheet, cut them out, and then the first step is to overlap the petals. And I have 6 overlapped, as you can see right here, to make the basic bottom of the flower. Then you take some more petals and make pleats on the petal like this. So you have it makes it sort of dimensional. And you take that and a piece of tape and you stick it onto the first layer, and you can repeat that all the way around until you have the flower covered. Now we're going to make the pleated center. There's a little ruffle that goes in the center of the flower, and it's created by an offset sheet. An offset sheet is 2 pieces of duct tape, one sticky side up, then another sheet that you offset so that you have about 1/4 of an inch showing. And I'm doing a smaller version of what you'll need for the flower. But you see how you have tape on this side, and then you flip it over and there's a sticky part showing also. You fold that over on one side so it gives you a real pretty finished edge. And then this side you have a sticky edge, and that's what you're going to start to pleat to make the inside of the flower. So you'll need a very long piece of the offset piece of tape. Now you're going to do the same thing with a piece of black tape. The offset sheet, cut some fringe, and also ruffle that up. Now the middle of the flower is a covered button kit, and you may not be familiar with the covered button, but and you can use a piece of cardboard if you don't want to buy the kit, but this is really kind of a fun thing to use. So now we've layered up our flower. We have the ruffle part of the fringe, the other ruffle, this part, and so now you have your complete flower. And you just take that, tape it onto a piece of wire, add some flower petals if you want to. You can wear it on your hat, you can decorate a lampshade, you can use it on your purse, anything you want to do with that flower. And just real quickly, I want to show you my groovy boots, which are really fun. I went to the resale shop and found some boots and just cut pieces of tape and stuck them on the boots. You can do this with any kind of shoes you already might have, or boots, or even on your purse, but just duct tape on some vinyl works really great. And that's it. That's how you make the giant big yellow duct tape flower. You can find more projects like this in the book, Go Crazy with Duct Tape. And there's lots of great ideas and some new projects and new ideas for making things with duct tape. Again, I'm Patti Wallenfang with Duct brand duct tape and Leisure Arts, and I'm glad you watched today. For more information about the book, check the video below for more information.